Welcome back to Tactics Ogre.
Tactics Ogre.
Yeah, that's the game. So it's looking where we were at again. Okay. Just on the way to Phi-Dock, so might as well keep going. This is the Sistina level, so hopefully it doesn't go too badly. And there's a beast tamer I want to kill. I think I have to kill all of them, that's fine. I need marks from that guy to do trash the job upgrade. Just bring my cleric over. Just getting Sistina's range a little more. Archer's a bit low level, that should be fine. Just had to sneeze. Okay, Enchantress, Wizard, easy, got two of them. Action to debuff. Can do that with the Enchantresses as well, so should be in good shape. These guys are probably around level 8. 6? Okay, I'm way ahead, this is easy. As long as Sistina doesn't do anything too stupid.
The sooner you accept the truth, the sooner this will be over. The alternative is also swift yet painful.
Kill me if you wish. You can never kill our spirit, nor our desire for justice.
Defiant cur! Kill her! Who are you lot?
Who's that woman? She's not resistance. Another faction, perhaps.
We're gonna opt to save her.
Stand here and watch her be hunted. Quickly, to her aid.
Makes the level a little harder, but we want to keep her alive regardless. I kind of want to get into position before that dragon moves too far forward. He's a bit of a brick wall. Lainar's in the way. Oh yeah, I got the indirect poison charm. Good layout. I'll meditate on her though. Imagine Eris probably moves far enough. Not quite. One more would have been nice. Can't really hit anyone yet. Oh, recruit. Won't really help me, but if I really wanted to, I could try to recruit some people. Biggest thing is, aside from saving Sistina, is I want to get the marks off that beast tamer. So I'm hoping he drops a loot bag and not just a card. Alright, Berserker versus Lena, that's fine. I'll still want to get my cleric in range of Sistina, just in case I do need to pop some heals off. Poison on the dragon, probably not a bad idea. 86 from a fireball. Poison I can't remember what poison does. 10% of the max HP. So 2 ticks of that. That's like 60 damage twice. It's worth it if it hits, so I'll give it a shot. Yeah, nice. Dragons are pretty tanky, so not bad. Can't really poison anyone else, though. Oh, it'd be nice to get that dead shot in. He's weak against it. But don't have the MP for that, so... Not doing nothing for this turn. $69. Oh, Warden couldn't do it. 71. Arca's got a crossbow, so I don't think she'll be able to fire through. Nope, not yet. Bit of a downside from using a crossbow sometimes. You're a little less favorable. I could hit the dragon. I think Eris can probably use that MP regen card. Yeah, that should be safe enough. Damn, that's a good hit. 76. Oh, just with a dagger. And then Vice kind of shows it up a little. How strong is that bush? 4? That'll take forever. A bit of a traffic jam going on here. Tia's doing work against the Valkyrie, though. She doesn't draw any extra fire from the other group. Should be easy. Yeah, 63 off the dragon poison. So the fire, or the spark sphere, would have been a little bit more damage. But if I get even another poison tick in there, it more than makes up for it. I'll keep Vice going, why not? He's a useful lunk to have around. Weak poison chances on them. Actually, weak poison on all of them. Must not have procced concentrate or whatever it is. I'll try to get that dragon. Vice is probably in the way, though. Oh no, I can shoot that way. Nice. Threads the needle. Thread the needle a little, hit that berserker. Can I get a twofer? I can. Might as well hit the dragon. Biggest threat on the field. I think Vice has pincer, so he should turn around and... yeah, there we go. I'm usually really bad with lining up pincer attacks. Guess I could get berserker marks from this fight too if he drops them. Okay, where's that tamer? Right there. Oh, Birdman with a bow and a damage up. Who's coming up? I don't know if anyone can get that magic and make some use out of it. I'll leave it just in case. Oh, Vice going for the kill. Berserker mark, nice. I don't think anyone wanted to be a berserker, so because it doesn't really matter. But in case one of the nice, in case one of the melee people switch, keep it around. That should be good. Can't quite sneak in there to take the magic card. Should be a bit suicidal, but still fine. Tornado's doing more than Deadshot. Didn't think that was the case. Maybe at these low ranks, I guess. $55. Do you have a tremendous shot? Yep. This will push him back into that magic card. Whatever. Doesn't matter. He won't get any use out of it. Drop a bag. Perfect. Trash is up next. They can grab that. And Beastmaster mark. Perfect. This wizard, where's he on the turn order? Pretty low. I don't see him. So I should deal with these guys first. Got an Earth Dragon mark. Not gonna use that one. I don't think Earth Dragons really have a good skill. I'll be using a Cloud Dragon, I think. I think that's the one that causes Breach. And one of them causes Weak. So I'll see which one does that. I think those are the general the best two. Maybe a lighter dark. I don't think they do anything fun status-wise. They'd be a good tank, though. Because that is something my party's been missing. Don't have a Knight or a Terror Knight or anything. So big slab of Dragon HP with Rampart Aura and Dragon Scale or whatever it is would make a formidable tank. I wonder if we can deal with that archer. I wonder if we can just charm it. 51. That's pretty low on the list. This knight, maybe. No, someone's gonna hit him. Archer's a bit defended, though. Maybe I can get this. That'll work. And this guy is the one with the attack power up. Don't think I can get that far. I'll just burn someone, I guess. Both the Valkyrie and the Knight there can heal, so good to get rid of them. Okay, I can position you. This might work. Not quite. This bow is pretty low range. It's good enough, though. Warden should have an easy shot, though. Can arc that bow. And one healer down. No good shots there, but pop a heal off. annoying. This knight looks like he'd be pretty durable. One, nice. Couple runs of spells will get through him though. Can't quite get another cast off though. Not getting enough meditates. Hey, that Birdman will be a little annoying if he stays on the roof. Other than that, just clean up. This knight's not going to be an issue. Don't know if I can get a good arc for that shot. Probably a little high. Yeah, he's too high. Well, he's coming down. He's stealing my item, but at least I can hit him. That hammer hurts. Deal with him while he's accessible. And then just gotta go gang up on the knight. One damage, but a little bit of weapon skill. It's better than nothing. Perfect.
What? I was not fated to die here. Not to you.
That went pretty well. Sistina didn't do anything too crazy. Didn't jump into the back line and try to solo the group. Okay, lots of level cap. I'm gonna have to bring up Wiley and Boyd. They're 2 level 1s I have right now, but couldn't fit them in.
Without your aid, I would never have escaped with my life. Thank you. I am Sistina, a warrior in the Liberation Front. I was scouting the Galgastani in preparation for a raid on their stores when they spotted me.
Liberation Front. Partisan zealots, the lot of them. Nothing but trouble.
I had always thought us 2 sides of the same coin.
She is a Bakram traditionalist, a group loyal to the late King Dogaloa.
I've heard of them. Not all Bakram support the current regime, after all.
Oh, their goals are lofty enough, but their deeds border on butchery. They risk the lives of soldier and innocent alike with their subversion. Means unworthy of their end.
You have us wrong. These are lies spread by Branton. We seek only a return to better times, when a man's race and beliefs could not discredit him.
Better times? Don't make me laugh. Good enough for those with luck to be born Bakram, but we lived then as we do now. Insects beneath the boots of our betters.
I see. Then tell me, why is it that you fight?
We seek only peace. A world free of war and strife. This is why we fight.
Then we share common cause. Let us fight together.
Us? Fight alongside Barkram? Absurd. The peace we fight for is one in which the Wallister can live as men. We want no part in any shared peace. I piss on your common cause!
Enough, Vice. Such talk leads us nowhere. You are free to go, Sistina, but you must quit this place at once. This is our land, our fight. The Bakram are not welcome here.
As you wish. But we will not stop until the world is made fair and just. One day you will open your eyes. You will see that only by putting aside vain desires can we usher in an era of true peace.
Go now, and do not return.
Okay, I can do class change. Trashing into Beastmaster. Yeah, not a bow. Hope they can use daggers. 'Cause that's the only weapon Trash has really been using. Oh, that's annoying. So let's switch that up. Well, I'm gonna get a shot. Pretty sure this is the cutscene. Maybe I can buy a whip because that's the weapon they wanted to use.
Who goes there? Speak your name.
I am Leonar Risi Ryman, sworn sword of the Knights of Almorica. I come before you a humble servant of the great Duke Ronway, esteemed leader of the Wallister.
I shall announce your arrival.
The Dark Knights make their fastness here in Fidak Castle. See her soaring white walls? No wonder they name her the Swan. But beneath her outward beauty is a nearly impregnable fortress. Be glad we are not tasked to take her.
Foreshadowing much.
We have looked for your arrival, Sir Leonar. You bring word from the Duke.
I do, my lord.
No doubt you've had a hard journey. Come, rest within our halls. Good nights. We find your Duke's proposal most intriguing.
Have you an answer?
Perhaps you'd best ask my lord directly for that.
Sir Lancelot is here. In this castle?
Greetings, brave knights of the Wallister. I am Lancelot Tartaros.
Leonar Risi Ryman of Almorica, if it please you. You have considered our proposal?
You waste no time, do you? I like that. I do have an answer for your Duke. Tell His Grace that his struggle with the Galgastani is of no concern to His Eminence Abuna Branton. Nor is it any concern of ours. The Knights Lothlorien remain and shall remain neutral on the matter.
My thanks, sir, for your swift response. Our lord will be much pleased.
Indeed. Yet I must ask, do you really believe you could defeat Galgastan without our aid?
Defeat Galgastan? Surely not. But such was never our intention. All we want, all we have ever wanted, is to fashion a peace with them. The Galgastani are a proud people. Were it to come to light that we sought foreign aid, it would endanger the position of those Galgastani who seek an accord as we do.
So, your Duke does not want to anger his neighbors by placing his problems in our hands. Bakram could stand to take a lesson from him.
I did not mean to suggest...
No matter. We of Lodus place much upon a man's honor. I can understand why your Duke would disdain the Bakram way, enjoying a life of leisure while others do their dirty work.
As you say, sir.
Forgive me, but your henchmen are so youthful. I feared you wanted for seasoned men.
Though they may be young in years, my knights' skill in battle is no lesser for it.
Indeed.
They freed His Excellency and routed the Galgastani at Almorica. Moreover, it was they who came to my aid in Chrysaro. Without their intervention, I would not be here today.
Ah, so these are the heroes of Goliath, then. Forgive an old knight his errant tongue. I say, have we met?
No. Not as such. That is
That is what? Speak plainly.
that night in Goliath. It snowed for the first time in years. The sweep of flakes over the harbour. The bitter cold. You were there.
Mind your place, Kashua. Have you forgotten why we are here?
He's right, sister. This isn't the time. This conflict is larger than us now.
Ah, the torching. You would have been children, of course.
The torching. So casual.
Aye. We attacked that night on word that elements of the Resistance lurked in town.
False word, yes. I remember it well. As do you, clearly. We were in error, though I hardly expect forgiveness on that count. Still, I can but apologize for all it will do.
Enough of this. The Duke awaits our return.
Oh, I'd hoped to speak at greater length.
Forgive them. Forgive us, good sir. We'll be taking our leave.
Was that entirely necessary?
You recall Hoberim?
My brother? Aye. He was a staunch ally in a fight.
Nothing. Only the brother and sister just now. Put me in mind of him and you.
Okay, back to town. But I want to see if I can buy a whip. It doesn't look like it. Don't think there's anything too new here otherwise. Should be good. So what can beast tamers use otherwise? Axes and hammers, it looks like. Well, I guess it'll be an axe until then, or an axe for now. Oh yeah, here we go. Whips, axes, hammers, blowguns, cudgels, bows. So you get axe, HP is good. Oh, you can get lobber, that's good. No dragons for a while, so I don't need to bring tame. But I will anyways, just in case I forgot.
You set aside your own enmity for the greater Wallister good. Such loyal service will not be forgotten. Would the time afforded you more rest, but I must ask you to leave for Balmamusa at once.
Balmamusa? That lies in the territory the Galgastani allotted for Wallister rule, no?
Wallister rule? Camps where our people are forced to live in squalor. It was a mining town once. Coal. Now our kinsmen are herded there like cattle. Some 5,000 labor in Balmamusa. Slaves in all but name. The conditions are horrific. Scores die by the day.
Then it falls to us to free them.
You could never free 500, leave alone 5,000. No. You are to incite them to revolt.
An army 5,000 strong. There for the taking.
In truth, we cannot stay our course and hope for victory. We are far outmatched. However slight, we must tip the scales in our favor before Galgastan strikes. If all goes well, our bid will widen the rift between Balbatos and his enemies at home. He can scarce dispatch troops here before silencing the cries of dissent within his own ranks. This is our chance.
There will be those in Balmamusa with no stomach for fighting, and others who would sooner leave things as they are. Your task will be to win them to our cause.
They grow weary of fighting, else they would rally more readily. I can think of none better to wake their slumbering heroism than young heroes such as yourselves.
I shall follow at the head of a separate file, bearing arms for them.
The Galgastani hold the lands west of Tynemouth. Dame Ravnus will go with you in support.
My sword is yours.
Much rests on your young shoulders. I pray for your swift return. I'm counting on you, Leona. Do not fail me.
No need to worry. Our plans proceed apace.
Before I go, I do want to... Let me actually take a look here.
Welcome!
Do have another set of equipment I can buy. So let's organize that before I get out. I think I want to move denim to two-handed swords. Yeah, so just a two-handed sword, and then I'll upgrade some weapons just kind of around the board if I can. It's a way-hander. You have 19,000, not bad. Volge. Not a huge difference in stabs here. A little more info. So I'll get a couple of them. That should be fine, I think. A longbow, though, that's good. Upgrade from Orden. What's the Magus robe give me? I'll get 3 of them, whatever. The rest I'm not particularly concerned about for now. As long as people have got something. Don't want to spend all my money though. I don't think there's any new spells. Not really. Items, don't need anything. Okay, so let's get rid of the sword. And yeah, your leather. And the sleeves a bit better. Vice, I don't care about. Quechua's fine for now. Hair's will be good. I got a new weapon though. Some stuff for the casters. Yeah, that'll do until I get a whip. Morden has a new bow. Okay, and the cleric, where are you? Right here. I had a bunch of mage's staves from winning them, because I didn't really need to buy them. Oh, you just can't even use it. Okay. Yeah, Revness, don't need to change her. So skills, though. Do need to give you two-handed swords. Okay, your constitution, you have pincer, you might impact, you're fine. Don't care, don't care. Yeah, you meditate, you don't need concentration, you're good. You're good. Should be fine. Extra MP, sure. Okay, before I move into this march, I do want to actually level up Wily and Boyd so they're usable right away. Because after those come Chapter 2, and I will, I think, need to use them. 8 out of 8. Yeah, that should be fine. Who can I drop? They're level 1, so hopefully this isn't too bad. But I'm short a couple better characters. It's only against 6 though, so I have 6 good characters. I am hopefully smarter than the AI, so it shouldn't be a problem. I do want that magic card though. Probably too high of a slope, yep. We have the high ground. Skill trigger, you don't really need that, so I'm going to move you around. Level 1 guys can hang back. Don't need to get them all the way, so like my cap's 11 right now. Don't need to go that high. But it'd be nice to get them at least a usable state for the next chapter. I could poison that whole group. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, nice. 4 poison. Who can I hit? Hit that wizard? Yeah, 86, that's pretty good. I can't get breached or fear yet, so that's about as good as I can get. $108 from the Swayhander, though, that is fine by me. Well, now the knights are in my back line. Should be fine though, that poison's gonna do work. What can you guys even do? 1 damage? Not worth it. Just hang back. So Firestorm is 118. 121 is good there. Yeah, Firestorm's a little bit stronger. It is more expensive. It's also indirect, which is kind of handy. No MP on Kali though, just to chill. You're gonna be beating up the level 1 guys pretty soon. Oh, this is a nice shot, especially with the attack up. What should I do to you? 175. Oh, that'll just end the wizard. I'm okay with that. Rip. That's fine, just a training battle. They still get experience, and that's the only reason I brought them. Hey, you just run away. You're useless. Not quite enough to kill. Well, the poison will do the trick though from there. Or a critical hit. Oh, I can't take any of you. Okay, this great bow has a wild arc on it. Well, take a shot at someone, I guess. Keep Morden alive. Who's... Oh, I can almost blow up that Valkyrie. Yeah, that's good. Someone can finish her off. Oops. Not the right button there. Okay. Firestorm. Hey Boyd, how's it going? That's good. I'm actually leveling up your character right now. I haven't had the chance to use them, so I'm going to a training to make them not level 1. I can't unlock Dragoon yet. That'll be like a mid to late chapter 2, I think. But I'm gonna still be using you. Keep that experience going. Yeah, I don't have a ton of melee. I'm probably actually going to be using 2 dragons as my main tanks. Because I have Wily picked Swordmaster, so they're melee, obviously. And then I have Eris as a Valkyrie, so a bit of a skirmisher, but still in the front line. And Trash is a Beastmaster, so same sort of thing, frontline skirmisher. So yeah, getting a big tanky Dragoon up front is going to be good. What level did I get you guys to now from that? 6? I think I'm going to do one more. Probably get you to 8 or so. Swap a few people out. It's pretty good. Nope, no jump. Dragoons are like anti-dragon, anti-beast, just murderers. So they can buff the party and make them deal more damage against beasts, or they can self-buff themselves, and they just do a ridiculous amount. Like, there's not many things that can one-shot an enemy in this game, but a Dragoon will just go to town and delete a dragon. Yeah, the jumping Dragoons is just a Final Fantasy thing. Concentration. Should be a good poison cloud in here. 61, 63. Yeah, they're good. It's always good to have a Dragoon around in the right situation. 20, that's pretty fucking low. Yeah, I'll just have you wait. And they get pretty good weapon selection too. You got the spears, big two-handed weapons, they can use crossbows. So they're pretty flexible. And they're super important on some maps. Like if you have multiple beasts, and it happens a lot, they are so hard to kill unless you have a good Dragoon that can do some work. So I'm glad somebody picked it. Okay, you don't have concentration, also have to deal damage with you. That's just your FFT go-to. Yeah, similar sort of thing. Just take away jump, and put in beast killing. Okay, good. 2 poisons. I picked up my FFT Tactician game again, so I've been working through that. Going through Chapter 4. Got Ramza doing the, it's pretty good. Kinda gotta look at a level, and then probably die, and then go back into it and do it properly. So it's harder to YOLO some of them. Well, that ain't great. But once I see what is actually on the level, I can prepare for them. And it really makes me use things and consider things I haven't normally. Like I'm using a lot of the weaker equipment if it has like elemental affinity or even just stats on it. Like I care more about that stuff than I usually do. Yeah, so I'm using Agrius, and she's mostly a Geomancer. Like, I have all the Holy Knight skills, but her main class is Geomancer, just so I can use all the light robes and stuff they have access to. Because they get, like, all sorts of elemental bonuses, or physical attack, speed up, whatever. So, way better gear availability. Not as good HP. Yeah, Geomancer's decent. I'm not too big on elemental. Like, it's... The stats are great, or the status is great when it actually hits, but like, really bad chances. But it's free and it's at range. And if you get a lucky petrify or stop or something going off, like, that can change the battle. But yeah, I'm using Ramza, Gallant Knight with martial arts secondary. Using Agrius, Geomancer Holy Knight. I have a generic Summoner Black Mage that kind of just flip-flops back and forth. I'm using a generic Monk, actually. He's really good. And then I have... I'm using Beowulf. Never used him before. But he's got all those status ailment swords, and they're awesome. Like, that dude is MVP. I was using an Oracle for a while. Nope. My only healing is actually my Monk and Ramza martial arts. Just because Chakra is so good. But I was, until I got Beowulf, I was using an Oracle with White Mage, or White Magic. So I wasn't completely healing free. But she was just more useful as an Oracle. And once you get Beowulf, Oracles are kind of pointless. Yeah, Chemist, I used her as a Chemist for a long time as well. Because, especially early game, Chemist is just more reliable for healing. Yeah, Tactician's pretty brutal though, like you don't even often get a chance to heal. It's very much kill or be killed. Kill this wizard. I can kill that wizard. But yeah, it's rough. And even shit like archers. If you get like 2 or 3 archers on a map, it's like that's bad news. They're like such a joke on the original release in vanilla. But archers are deadly. And any sort of caster. A lot of my strategy now is to see what kind of casters are on the map, and then try to equip gear that makes me strong against kind of the elements that they have available. It's not always reliable because it's somewhat randomized each time. But like if you know there's a summoner, you know, you gotta protect against kind of their main summons. If you know there's a black mage, you gotta see what they're gonna be throwing at you. Oh yeah, there are a lot of that. Like, Tactics has, like, you never have the terrain advantage on Tactics. On this game you do quite a bit, which is nice. Like, you'll be at the top of a hill, your archers can just rain shit down. But FFT does not let you do that. Yeah, I'm on the way, where am I going? I think about halfway through Chapter 4. I'm a couple missions out from recruiting Orlando. Not gonna use them, I don't think. Like, I am doing Tactician mode, but Orlando's just too good. I might try using Meliadul. But I don't know who I'd swap out for her, because everyone's really good. I think they changed her in the re-release. Even if they don't have equipment, you can use her sword skills. So like, yeah, she's way better when you can break equipment, but I think it still lets you use it, like on beasts or people with maintenance or whatever. I think you can still get a bit of use out of her. So we'll see. I'll also have to grind her up, and I don't know if I feel like doing that. Yeah, I know in the original release... Oh, Umlafak followed me. I know for the original release, she was pretty much useless, because yeah, if you didn't have a piece of equipment that could be broken, you would just do 0 damage. But I think with the PSP, like the War of the Lions and this one, they made it a little more usable. Oh, and thanks for the sub. Must have got blasted by ads. Oh, okay, I'm just getting it popping up in my notification now. Oh. How's it going today? Oh, okay, yeah, that stupid notification. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I know that notification. It's kind of stupid. Like, just take the opportunity or don't, it doesn't matter. Okay, I think... Yeah, Wiley and Boyd are level 7 now, so they're still a little behind. But when we hit Chapter 2, I think that's probably usable. So I can keep pushing the story now. One of these levels sucks ass. I think it's Lake Bordeaux. Maybe it's the Zedmores, I can't remember. Oh, story first, though.
Sir Lancelot.
Ah, Denham. Tracked me down, did you?
Sir Gildas told me I'd find you here.
So you have. Please, come closer. You look troubled. This business in Balmamusa disturbs you.
Sir Leonard says it will be a dangerous undertaking.
Are you frightened? That's not like you.
I am not frightened.
There's no shame in admitting fear. We are all afraid at one time or another.
Even you?
Oh, more times than I can count. At the first ring of steel, my hands tremble with it. But fear alone cannot kill you. It has no teeth.
It's strange. I tell myself I would gladly die for our cause. But when faced with death, the fear is all too real.
Risking your life is one thing. Losing it is another. The best way to aid your people is to stay alive. See the battle through to the end. And there's your sister to think of.
What about you? Would you die to save the ones you love? What's that?
A music box. It belonged to my wife.
Your wife?
It's been 5 years now. Before the war with the Empire, they advanced, and we fled, vagrants in our own land. My wife fell ill, and before I knew it, she was gone. I considered following her into death. My thoughts often strayed down that path before battle, but her music box still sang of life, and I knew it was not my time. My burden had not yet reached its end.
I'm sorry.
One young as you should never be forced to fight. But that's not the world we live in.
How's your Monday going, Callie? Just want to check this shop here quick. Alright. It's a Monday.
Fair? Welcome.
What's that Morning Star? Yeah, I think Trash would want that, not Nax. Hey, I'm poor. Okay, get the axe skill away again. Morden, you do have a longbow. It's actually called longbow too. But yeah, that is currently what you're using. Okay, on to the next story. 9 slots. You can't hear anything, you're blasting Numa. Now you're deaf. Okay, who did I take out? Oh yeah, Morden's back in. So it looks like Boyd's coming along for the ride. What are my conditions? Let's actually scout first, I guess. I love this feature. You can actually see what's on the map before the map starts. Okay, this is just a regular mission. I think I need to kill this wizard. It's always a wizard. %, accuracy, I can do that. Use a recruit skill, I am probably not going to do that. But since I'm bringing Boyd, let's see if I have any better equipment for him. My party will do excellent. Okay, skills, you have a two-hander, I guess, for now. And Mighty Impact. No pincher attack. No Constitution yet. I'll give you a couple items. Okay, good to go. I have 3 guests in this map. Vice, Kashua, Ravnus.
Wallister, here, and in such numbers. How does His Eminence not see it? Troubled times such as these demand a staunch front line.
You and Canopus are element bros. You both got the wind.
You there! Hold the line or I'll kill you myself! We cannot let these rebels cross Lake Bordu! Forward!
Element doesn't matter too much early on. Matters a little bit for casters. And mostly that there's... You see pretty quickly elemental weaknesses, like using fire against ice, you do more damage, and vice versa. Or not, opposite around. Water does good against fighter, ice does bad against water. But post-game elements are pretty big, when you can start getting equipment to really maximize the elemental damage you're doing. It's mostly flavor until then. Gordon, how far can you shoot? Pretty far. But even on level ground here, I'm getting like You can see the longbow shooting like 2 tiles farther. I really want to rush to get those cards. Otherwise it'd be a little more defensive, but I want to get those... It's 2 physical attacks and 1 critical hit, so those are both really nice to have. You can't see what you need? Well, I think Cali is like a 1/5 of the way there, so you probably gotta work for it a little bit. 69, 420 channel points. Okay. There's wind. I want to poison him or charm. I'll try charm. Delay some of their moving a little bit. 75, that's pretty good accuracy. Warden's gonna get first blood. Ah, not quite crossbow range though. Perfect. Hit this crit card. It's good against the witch. I might as well hit the witch. They don't have a lot of healing on this map. Probably the knight. I don't know if that bird's a rune fencer or not, but he'd probably have healing if it does. Okay, Boyd, you can just hang out behind Vice and hide. Okay, this will stick you here with the attack up. Pretty annoying terrain. Really slows down. You can take him in a fight, or... Okay, what level are these guys, actually? Level 7. Yeah, actually, you're level 7. Vice sucks. You don't like Vice? Dude's awesome. He actually does kind of suck. And not even a little bit. Okay, looks like he's an archer. So yeah, they have next to no healing on this map. Yeah, Vice is a huge douche. But if you're only a couple levels in, you haven't seen anything yet. It's so bad. You're still buffed, so I can charm someone again. Might as well get this berserker. How's that wizard? 111? That's a good shot. A little risky because that berserker's right there. But Denim's right there, so probably tank. Get Trashy in there too. What's my accuracy in the front? 100? I'll take it. Although he is useful cannon fodder for the early levels. Both him and Kashua are really handy to have around. Drain heart. That's rude. Well, I have to attack from the side, otherwise the Berserker will get the physical card. That's bad news. It's looking pretty good here. See if I can snipe that wizard, I guess. 123. Critical hit. Morgan going in for the kill, 119. What do I want to hit? Anyone else? Where's the wizard on the turn list? Wizard is nowhere. Way at the end, but that kill's a kill. Okay, Boyd's turn, and he gets a power-up card. Oh, and he got parried. What a punk. And he got shot by a crossbow, or a short bow. Walk it off. Well, at least you hit with your counter. That Berserker's doing some work. Meta-Cinnabar Teaslers. So close. You have to earn those points. Callie's almost a quarter of the way there. I'll enter you. Oh yeah, that knight has heal. Oh, that archer has an attack up card. That's not ideal. Callie's a witch, or an enchantress. They just get cool sounding stuff. Well, Arca can do 69 damage to that archer over here. As an archer, you basically have... well, you get some moves later. You start unlocking finishers. Yeah, I got a healer coming pretty soon. Which is kind of annoying. Who's coming up next, though? Is anyone I can steal? Yeah, I can probably grab that archer. But yeah, all the casters get a whole bunch of stuff. Different spells. Where's my healer? Yeah, whatever. Take a mend leaf. Nope, charm. Charm is normally around 25%. But both the witches I have right now have a ability that randomly procs, and it gives them a big. That was dumb of me. It gives them a big accuracy bonus for spells. So on a good day, you're hitting like 70-75% accuracy with any status spells. I gotta go to that archer. Hey Morgan, you're using Tremendous Shot for 156 damage. So Charm's accuracy is a little worse than the other ones, but Charm is just so good, it's worth taking it. Because like sleep is a little more accurate, but why put someone to sleep when you can just take them on your team for a couple turns? Okay, you crit, nothing to do in raid. Orin's here too. More dynamite. Can't really block Arca, I'll have to take a hit. Oh, she dodged and punched the berserker off a hill. But in my previous playthrough, Charm was like the MVP spell. Half the fights, my casters wouldn't even deal damage, they would just be charming shit all day. Yeah, the baby can walk, except whenever she forgets that she can't walk. Like, if she's distracted, she'll just walk across the room. But if she's concentrating on moving around, she'll crawl or try to lean on things. Oh, that was a good hit. Boss is up in my face now, though. Any of these guys ice? That guy is. Oh, that guy stole my spell. I could have got Acid Rain. I don't have any water casters though, so that doesn't matter. Just play Thunderer. The Dino car she likes for 50 bucks, might as well. Yeah, I'll get a video of her walking and I'll just put the Thunderer on it. Okay, who is more annoying? Probably this archer. I have a little clip of her walking earlier today. We were, I just had YouTube music playing, and the Husky remix of the Shadowbringers boss song was playing, and she started walking around to that one. So not quite Thunderer, but still a good song. She's getting her positionals in. Ooh, that was a really good hit. Jesus. Yeah, that was a super fat kit. 300? Oh, Archer's knocked out. So this game is permadeath. I'm gonna try not to let anyone die, but if you die, you die. Vitality card, I want that. Luck card, worthless. So I've got 3 turns to end the map, unless I want to use a revive item. That's Cashua, I don't care about her. Stole my gloves. Yeah, I should start working on that knight. 94. Start getting some damage done on him.
Lay down your weapons, and you may yet live.
By the light! Ravnus, is that you? I thought you long dead by now.
I know this voice. How is it that you do not find yourself dead, Grion? You have rare luck indeed. Let our swords meet. The cry of their steel is fitting lament for those you have butchered.
So, for the most part, I really like the voice acting on this game. Except my 2 favorite characters sound like they're like 70. It's like Ravnus. She's really good. Awesome character. both like stats-wise and story-wise. But she sounds like she's like a grandmother. Holy fuck. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, so that was Orin that did the 200. She used an element that the enemy was weak against, and she has a magic buff card for like an extra 25% damage. So when you start stacking up the bonuses, you do a pretty significant damage. But unless you're lining things up properly, you're doing like, you know, 50, 60, 70. Oh, the Dino Core sold already? Well, Vice might finish this guy. I'm fine with that.
More men. We needed more.
Yeah, Archer's countering is kind of funny. Yeah, like the counterattack bonus is just like whatever item they have. So yeah, you get hit, you just lob it. Peregrine's Mark, who's that? I think that's Vartan. You've seen this text before? Oh, it is, yeah, it is like the duty failed. And the duty commenced, light party, full party. I'm off screen here. Let me pop back on. Duty failed. Okay, so I got a few skills, just need to check them out. That's a racist charm. This game is pretty racist. Not like, you know, it was written to be racist, but it's based off of a lot of real world stuff. And so early on in the game, we're actually trying to part of a race war. But this isn't like Morrowind levels of racist, where everyone hates you just for being around. Yeah, Sanctuary, I guess, whatever. Okay, this next level's kind of balls, I think. But there's an easy way to finish it. Oh yeah, this one with Gamp. You're gonna see him a lot. And he's got lizard men. Lizards are cool. Yeah, everyone should be good. Gamp is always really strong, and his beasts are always really strong.
Broken through our line, have they? Always knew Grion weren't nothing but talk. Just as well. Past time me pets had their first taste of battle. Murder. Order to me.
If you combine battle and party, it becomes
What are the rest of you waiting
Partle.
for? Get out of here.
Griffins are really good in this game too.
Order. Show 'em how it's done.
If Trash said they wanted pet griffins instead of pet dragons, I would have been happy enough with that. They're super fast. They're gonna get the first turns. They're gonna have a lot of HP. Yeah, they're annoying. There's some of the more annoying things to fight. So yeah, they've got... Like, I'm sitting around 500, 600, 650. They've got 770. What's their defense? 209 physical defense, and that's with no equipment. And more physical defense than I even have. I have 197. Their magic defense is around the same. Yeah, they're just really good. But I can make Amp and his beasts retreat if I just focus a Griffin down. So as soon as one Griffin gets close, I'm going to try to jump on it. Now I'm stuck in the swamp over here, so I can't really cross that water line very easily. Oh, Vice running up, stealing my cards though. I can't tame these Griffins, unfortunately. I could have gave Trash the Beast Tamer skill. But these ones are special and they're not going to join your party. But I'll be looking at dragons later for that. 46, not bad. Yeah, let's pick on Berta. Oh yeah, they can counterattack, they just throw stones at you. So what is this going to do? They're wind. 69 damage. Can't charm them. They're immune to charm. Can I poison them? 1%? No. Can't counter magic though. Why didn't even check what my bonus objectives were? But I hit 2 of them. It's really annoying later too, you get items that can do like a full heal. So you're fighting a Griffin that'll have like 4,000 HP. Get it down to 500. And a Beast Tamer from across the map throws an item at it and heals at 4,000 HP again. You really need Dragoons for that. Give a Dragoon Beast Slayer and whatever. Drop 2,000 or 3,000 damage on him. Getting good work on Berta, at least. They're about 3/5 HP. The Cleric is going to be out of commission for a while because she's so far back, so I might be able to get a few more hits in here. Although, this water really kills my movement. I'll have to wait to see what Berta does. Try to get them to move closer. If they fly into the back line, that'd be really good. Then my melee guys can really start doing something. Oh, perfect. That Griffin almost killed you, Morden. Hit you with the big crit. You'll crit back. We'll try. But yeah, I should be able to get a couple of guys around there now, deal some damage to Berta. And then that'll get Gamp and the other Griffin to retreat. $69 damage by Ornn. Warden's gonna crit for 92. Void's up. Void is gonna take more counter damage than he's gonna deal. Whatever, just gotta get the thing out of here. Void's a little lower level, so it wasn't completely unexpected. Oh, Denim's doing good damage. Got the ice versus the wind weakness, I think. And then I got a big two-hander sword. But that's critical damage, so I think they're gonna retreat.
Berta, what have they done to you? Home now. No one hurts me precious bird and gets away with it. I won't forget who it was who done this.
All the other troops are sitting around like, so what now? Do we get paid for this? Ooh, Ice Blast 2. Perform an attack that strikes multiple tiles. Oh, I guess a spear could have done that. I'm not thinking, I don't have any AoE spells yet. Ice Blast 2 though is nice, except I don't have any ice casters. Alright, I'm gonna quick BRB. Okay, I'm back. And this level's gonna be cool, or more exactly, what happens after this level is really cool. This level also starts off really fun. So I have a couple archers, and I have the high ground, so I can just bombard them from way up here with impunity, and they can't do anything about it. Nothing too exciting. I want 100% accuracy and get a buff card. Easy enough.
Who's there?
Rebels! We're under attack! To arms!
So yeah, a little bit crowded to start, but as soon as I can get spread out a little bit, I can just rain death upon them. So yeah, Morden's up here, and he can hit this archer all the way down at the bottom of the map. Can pretty much hit anyone on the field right now. She's hiding behind the building, which is unfortunate because, yeah, that's because of the high ground. Who do you do the most to? 60 it looks like. Fortunately, Arca can't do that. She's got a crossbow, and that's a very, very set range. But Morden with that longbow can do that for days. Yeah, for most of the versions of this game, the standard archer is like the most deadly unit on the map. They've been reined in quite a lot, perhaps overcompensating a little bit, but if you set up the right type of combo, archers are still incredibly scary. So get them on the checkpoint here. I think Dedham can just jump off the building, start hitting from behind. Probably Boyd too. Let's move him around. If he wants to jump, let's give him the chance to jump. That warrior's gonna be a little scary though. She has two-handed axe and a physical attack up card. So maybe I'll use Charm on her if I can. They're all just gonna beat the piss out of ice. Okay, Morden, who can you hit? 102 on that archer, that's really good. Just in range, perfect. I'm gonna try to keep Vice alive. Sounds like high ground and AFK, pretty much. Probably gonna leave you here for the entire fight and just rain down arrows. 65, not bad. I'll try to take over this fighter. Yeah, there we go. She's got a big two-handed axe, so she'll be doing some damage. Everyone else will just try to kill this fighter that reached the line. Vice is just getting throttled. Oh, that archer has a damage up card too. Not perfect. .158, not bad. Oh, parried. 151 plus 9. Not bad. So that's more than I could have done with a spell, so it was worth it. They're just kind of stuck there. I can move you, jump you away. Oh, nice. That was the archer that has the attack up. With Morgan finisher. 69. Maybe with a crit. $138, perfect. Oh, Vice is low. Vice is out of here.
Sorry then, I'm out. And I'd better not hear any grumbling.
Well, he soaked a ton of damage, so mission accomplished. No one else really needs any healing though, so I'll skip that turn. Okay, who's coming up next? Looks like just low ground people. So take the chance to deal some damage. That's one HP, one variance would kill that wizard or fighter. No, just hit this guy. Don't have a guaranteed kill, so just play it safe. Nice. Love it when my healer just runs into the front and beams a guy for 1 HP. Well, this guy's fresh still. He can be a problem. Huh. Okay, that was annoying. That was an unfortunate parry, because that was a guaranteed crit otherwise. Nice position for the crit card, though. And he parried from behind. That guy's a fucking machine. Okay, Boyd, you're gonna have to crush this archer. You did it. Crush the archer. Eris, do you have any cards? No, you don't. So I can move you anywhere. Can't really hit anyone easily, though. Maybe from here. Nice, 57. Well, just one target, but I do have the crit chance now. Okay, Borden's up. 102 against that one. Eris forgot grit. Yeah, I was half expecting her to be like a Terror Knight match her Dark Knight aesthetic. But she wanted to go Valkyrie, and I'm super fine with that, because Valkyries are really good. This guy's being a bit of a beefcake up here. I wasn't sure what people were going to pick, so it was interesting. Just letting them, letting everyone pick a class. Ooh, this is a really good spot for a crossbow. One of the things I like better about this game than Final Fantasy Tactics is just how much bigger the maps are. So like the healing spell on that cleric, which is not big at all in this game, would be absurd range from something in Tactics. But it's kind of nothing remarkable on this. So you get bigger maps, more fielded units. What if you all picked two classes, like the same two? Depending on the two classes everyone picked, the game would be very difficult or very easy. Like if everyone was like Terror Knights and Valkyries, I'd be like, hell yeah. If everyone was like fighters and berserkers, I don't know. That'd be a little more difficult. I would probably have to, if it was all like everyone picked fighter and berserker, I'd probably convince a few people to change. But if it was any sort of reasonable spread, I'd be down for it. Oh, Gosh was running away.
I'm sorry.
That's what you get when you try to frontline. But yeah, pretty much any reasonable spread, though, I would give it a shot. And I'm pretty happy with what everyone picked. Oh, where'd you come from? Yeah, it makes me... Well, it's not even that different than what most of my playthroughs are. A couple archers, couple spellcasters. The melee classes are a little different. It'll be my first time really using a swordmaster, which is cool. And I'm kind of restricted from using a lot of the special characters. And a lot of them have unique jobs, so that'll be different. $60 or $45. Both are bad. But the game is pretty well balanced. Like, as long as you're not doing anything too goofy, you can handle most of what the game throws at you. It's like you don't need hyper-optimized kill squads to do anything. Get fucked. 455. What card is that? Luck? Okay. +9 luck, Boyd. I actually have no idea what luck does, except that it changes every fight. Like people's luck continually changes throughout the day, or throughout the days. So as you're traveling on the map and as you're doing things, your luck just changes regardless. So even though you get that +9, you could drop. Like it'll drop to whatever. You can have good luck, you can have bad luck.
There's no time to speak to everyone. We should gather a small group who can serve as our heralds.
Because you can't normally crit. Like, normally you'd say luck does critical hits, but you can't normally crit unless you have a crit bonus, and then it's always like a flat 25, 25, 25. It might affect, like a lot of weapons have status effects on them. It might affect, what kind of status effects? Proc chance. Oh, everyone's level capped. Okay, this part's rad.
Are you daft? We didn't come all this way to listen to you spout nonsense. We are not the enemy. Or are you so taken with your Galgastani masters you have forgotten?
There's no call for such rancor, Vice. We should hear them out.
Suppose we do fight. What then? Conflict will only lead to more suffering. At least here, the winds of war do not howl in our ears, and our stomachs do not grumble.
Shelter, fodder, you enjoy all the luxuries of cattle. Doubtless you will, so long as you remain. But do you not long to be free, to live as men? You are Wallister. Where's your pride?
Leave as you came. Let us live out our lives in peace. Today, it's the Resistance. Tomorrow, who knows what. But you all sing the same tune. My son sounded much as you do. The war claimed him 6 months ago. Will your violence bring him back?
We want no part of your fight. You're doomed to fail any road. Galgastan is too powerful. Heroes you may be, but the pride always comes before the fall.
Forgive me, I was delayed. Might I have a quiet word? I overheard your conversation. These people do not convince easily. No matter. We feared it would come to this. Listen to me. There's something you must do. You must kill them. All of them. Spare no one.
What?
The Duke foreknew this outcome. These are his orders.
But why this? If you know even one reason, I would hear it.
Because his grace demands it.
If the people of Balmamusa rise up as we ask, well and good. But the words of these children will not be enough to move them to take up arms. When they refuse, you are to kill them under guise of Galgastani agents. Leave no survivors.
You can't be serious. You order us to kill our own.
Come, Leonard. You've a good head on your shoulders. Consider our situation. If we are to defeat Galgastan, the Wallister must unite as never before. If it appears the Galgastani destroyed Balmamusa, our people in the remaining camps will rally to our banner.
You don't like this, Duke?
But, Your Grace...
Nor will opposition in the Galgastani ranks remain unmoved by such outrage. Balbatos will be beset by foes without and within.
He wants to murder his own people. Only some of them.
We will finally have both the opportunity and the moral imperative to rid the world of the creature.
Denham and the others will not do this quietly.
You will see to that as well, when the time comes.
You are with me then. It is the only way. The future of our people depends on it.
Okay, so do I want to kill the residents of Balmamusa, or do I not? This decision has very drastic consequences. One vote for not killing everyone. Two votes for not killing everyone. One vote for killing everyone. Basically, the Duke sent us to this town. It's like a work camp with a bunch of our clansmen. The Duke sent us to this town to recruit everyone into the army, get them to like rise up and rebel. But they don't want to. They don't want to get involved in war and just get killed. So his backup orders, and this is like the Duke's right-hand man, is we kill everyone in this town as a false flag operation and blame kind of like our enemy to force the other, or to convince the other cities to rebel. But it looks like we're leaning on stop this lunacy right now. Oh, then don't kill everyone. Okay, that's 3 for not killing everyone. Don't pull an Arthas. So yeah, we will not kill the citizens of Almamusa.
Stop this madness! What virtue can there be in taking innocent lives?
You are yet young. Your heart is pristine, though I dare say your hands have seen their share of bloodshed. All that is required of you is to plunge those hands deeper. Bloody them not for survival, but for your cause. If you cannot do that, you do not belong in this battle.
Denim! Denim, are you all right? Vice, with us, quickly! Vice? What are you waiting? No!
Kill them, Vice. All 3 of them.
What good are kinsmen who won't lift arms for our cause? I'll tell you, they're as good as dead.
So Vice class changed. Got a new portrait. Now he's a huge dickhead.
If it's retribution you fear, fear not. They'll all be in their graves, thanking you for martyring them.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. If this is a jest, it is in terrible humor.
Quiet, Casual. You've made a fool of me long enough. You remember that hare I snared in our leanest days, Casual? You gave it to your brother to eat without so much as a word of thanks. That hare was for you, but you made a fool of me. You as well, Denim. You vex me. Always have. Whatever gave you the right to command me?
The Duke gave such an order, Leonard. And you would carry it out?
Ours is to follow orders. I swore an oath before the Duke, before the realm.
You'd call such bloodshed service? Since when have we used our kinsmen's lives as leverage? Our lord has betrayed us all. To think I was willing to give my life for such a man. What a fool I was.
I did not think you want to abdicate duty, Ravnus. To break faith with Lord and realm.
I break no faith. I renounce the Duke. I renounce you all.
I always thought to find you at my side the day the Wallister won their freedom. But if men of our own blood would stand against us, why should I expect more of you?
Am I not Wallister?
Wallister descended from Galgastani's stock, but the fault is mine. I should not have placed such faith in one of mingled blood.
How dare you?
Hear me, fierce warriors of Galgastan. We made this province to give shape
to the peace we all want. Yet Ronway in Almorica and his rabble have trampled upon that peace and lifted their swords once again. We will not sit here and wait for death to visit us. We'll show them what it means to be Galgastani. Root out the Wallister in town and butcher them like the swine they are. Leave not one alive. To battle!
Vice to me. Leave this to the others. We take...
Wait! Leonor! Vice!
Keel, Ravnus! You yap like the mongrel you are!
Cutscene crossbow.
Leonor, do not think you can escape judgment for your deeds.
Okay, so what that did, we are now on the... Yo, Vice sucks. So, during that decision, Vice will always be the opposite of what you pick. Kashua will always stick with Denim. Vice always goes against it. Ravnus always goes against it. Yeah. Kashua joins you, Vice always goes the opposite choice, and then Ravnus is always against the slaughter. But yeah, that puts us on the chaos path of the game. So there are 3 storylines that kind of converge at the very end, but we are now on chaos for the most of it. Where are my charms? I'm gonna have to use Wily here to level up a little bit. That wasn't very much. So yeah, we are on the chaos path now, which changes characters, changes story. It's not really good or evil. Like, you're a giant dickhead if you follow the Duke's orders, but the plan works, and you're still, you know, saving the rest of your people. It's really a law versus chaos, not a good versus evil. Are you gonna try to do good following orders, or are you gonna try to do good following your own path? Let's get going. And so there's room for good or evil, whether you're chaotic or lawful. Which is just how...
Do not let them harm the villagers. We will defend them with our own lives should it come to that. Go!
Yeah, it's how dedicated you are to, like, following law, following order. Like, Leonor, he's a good guy, but he's sworn to the Duke, and he's going to uphold that honor. So he's going to be part of the slaughter. So yeah, now we're on the bottom of the hill. Works a little differently this time. Yeah, a little bit. But if Callie is still here, this ultimately will unlock the Necromancer class. You can only get it if you're chaotic. So he was saying he wanted to be a Necromancer later. The characters you get vary a little bit. Lawful is just lousy with characters, so if you want like the best single playthrough, getting the most characters, Lawful is where it is. But you still get most of the main ones on Chaotic, and you do get the unique Necromancer, which unlocks Necromancers for everyone. Really bad choke point here, and it's really weird not using Canopus. This terrain is not conducive for a fight right now. So they do have a few archers, so they're kind of scary, because they have the same range advantage that we did last time. Otherwise, their front line isn't too tanky, so once we can get on there, if we're reasonably together, should be a decent enough fight. across all versions. I've done the PSP version twice. One chaotic, one lawful. And then my big one on Reborn, or not Reborn, yeah, Reborn. I've done... When you beat the game, it lets you go to any major decision point in the game and just basically New Game Plus from there. And so I've done lawful and chaotic together in one full lap on Reborn as well. There is also a neutral path. So I've beaten the game, like, you could say 4 times, I guess. I actually haven't beaten the PSP or the PlayStation version. It was kind of buggy as fuck, and my saves kept getting corrupted when I was playing it way back. And I've never really tried to replay it again since the remakes were coming out. But yeah, one of the paths let you kind of branch off. So instead of being stuck on, I can't remember which one it is, but instead of being stuck on, you know, chaotic or law, you have a choice to kind of break up again. And you get a neutral path, which is, I've never actually done it. It's kind of the coward's way of doing it, but nah, I don't mean that. The unconvicted, I guess. Who do I want to charm? Berserker, probably. But when we were starting, I was looking at what my Reborn game has, and I have like 14 days worth of playtime with all the post-game and redoing stuff. So I have many, many hours in the game, even if it's not a whole lot of completions. The post-game in this is pretty gnarly. Like, there's so much you can do. This is one of those games that's like, if you only have one game, or you can only pick one game to play for an entire year, this one will keep you occupied. Who can I hit here? Just that fighter. Let's get rid of Thrid Wolf. That worked out nice. Oh damn, I have a lot of MP already. Let's get a big crit in. Oh, I might have to save Wily. He's getting beat up in the corner. Might be able to charm that knight. Buy me a little time. And stop her from healing. Yeah, now that I don't have Vice and a bunch of other people as guests, I can start fielding a bigger team. Kashua's gonna be with us for quite a while still, so she's always gonna be taking a slot. She's just a little bit of extra healing, so not really a problem. I wonder if it's worth poisoning them. She'll die. He'll take a bit of damage. I'll just kill her first. Cinch the kill, and then move on. Don't need to get fancy with poison. Ooh, that dude's got a physical card. I have to kill him. Does he have counter? He does have counter. That doesn't matter. Counter's pretty weak at level 1. Oh, this knight has Rampart Aura. So yeah, cool thing. Knights and a few of the other tankier classes can basically stop you from running past them. Get a lot of really good control. Oh, good that knight also blocked, so she's still charmed. Okay, Boyd, you against the Rune Fencer. Pretty good. And Wily doesn't have Mighty Impact yet. Not Wily's gonna get blown up. Okay, Denim. She's probably too high. Yeah, he's not too far down the line. Get rid of him. I should have a couple people with Blessing Stones, so I can bring it back to life. Oh, that was worth it. That was a very good charm. Both of them lost their turn. Did a bit of damage too. We're 35. Nah, it's not very good poison chances. I'll try it, even though I might get errors. No, just got the one Valkyrie. Not doing a ton of single target damage, so I'm hoping to get a couple poison ticks in there. Didn't steal anything good. Another big crit from Morgan coming. I'm hoping the Berserker's charmed for one more turn. But it might break pretty shortly. Well, it'd be nice if he did get one more attack with it. Then I'm really gonna have to deal with this witch. Okay, Boyd, you're up again. Kill this archer. Congratulations. And I'll leave that dexterity card there for now, see if I can get it with someone fast. Charmed Fade. Okay, fair enough. Or become death. Yeah, even the basic fighter or warrior, whatever it is, they're really good classes. So like everyone else is upgraded at this point and you're just kind of regular warrior guy, but they are good through the entire game. They have excellent weapon choice. Mighty Impact, always really good. Stats are decent. And you can get like a Birdman fighter, Birdman warrior. And so all of that, plus you fly around the terrain. I used one of them through the entire game for my last playthrough. Even Denim I just left as a warrior. Canopus has a special class at the start. It's called a Vartan. It doesn't quite have the weapon loadouts that fighters or warriors can use, but it's faster, has more movement. So Canopus is a bit of a skirmisher. But any Birdman can become a Vartan if you have the marks for it. Yeah, you can recruit generic Birdman too, not just Canopus. Their class selection's a little limited. You can be a Vartan, a fighter, or warrior, whatever. You can be a cleric, or you can be an archer. Or a beast tamer, I think. So it's not a ton, and you're not getting any of the heavily defensive ones, but they're still very versatile. What card is that? Mind. That's for healers, I believe. Might be spell accuracy too, so it might have been good for one of the casters. Where's Arca's turn? I think that's coming up. She's at the dexterity card, so I'll probably have her take it. Then I can 1 HP. Then I can finish off that last witch there and get out of this map. Oh, another card. Dexterity. Oh, 2 dexterity. Well, who's coming up? Arca. No, whatever. I'll just have Trash take one. The cards aren't a huge deal, but it is a permanent boost to your stats. Not like huge amounts unless you're really stacking them, but every little bit helps. Alright, night, Borden. Thanks for hanging out. Your archer has been shooting lots of people. Didn't get any buff cards. Oh well. The elemental charms are of limited use. You don't really need to play with elemental effects for most of the game.
Next will be your turn. I'll kill you by my own hands. I swear it!
So yeah, even though we defended that part of the town, the Duke did have a small army over here ready to do this. So ultimately, we didn't accomplish much except pissing off the Duke.
There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart?
3 weeks had passed since the massacre at Balmamusa. The tragedy had been as flint to fire for the Wallister, bringing them together as never before. Indeed, it proved more than enough to inspire to action those Galgastani who bore no love for Balbatos. Soon, the Galgastani had split into 2 camps, placing Hierophant Balbatos in the most precarious position. Balbatos essayed to silence the voices of dissent, but as cities began to fall to the Duke's resistance, he was obliged to retreat to the safety of his keep in Corytonai. As Galgastan faltered, more joined the Wallister resistance. Soon the rebel ranks had grown to fully threefold their former number. It seemed only a matter of days before Balbatos would be brought out before his own walls to answer for what he had done. As for Denham, through the Duke's scheming he had been named a mastermind of the massacre, and a price put on his head. Resistance fighters and headhunters alike scour the high roads for him, while Denham finds temporary solace in the port town of Ashton.
Yeah, not the best.
Don't go on blaming yourself. You did all you could.
I did nothing. I couldn't save them.
Denham, what if we left this place, sailed far away and never looked back?
We've been through this. Father must be avenged. Besides, how could we leave things as they are? Now, we stay and see this through. We owe it to those who died at Balmamusa.
At it again, are you? Give your quibbling a rest and look at this. As the Duke grows more impatient, you grow more valuable. Up to 30,000 Goth now.
Salt in our wounds. We are criminals before all the world.
Justice and war seldom keep company. In the heat of battle, all are criminal and all are innocent. Only later does the victor decide who is which. That's the way of the world.
And since I lost, since I failed Balmamusa, I am made a criminal for it.
All the more reason to be on the winning side. Come, enough navel-gazing. We need to go.
Go? Where?
The Wallister army gathers southwest of the Burnham Massif in the Sanji Weald.
Of course. Galgastan doesn't stand a chance of repelling the resistance. Not now.
You touch it with a needle. Balbatos' days are numbered. I dare say Wallister victory is in the air.
In which case, we shall remain outlaws.
All the more reason to be on our way. Something must be done. Word reaches me that the Holy Knight Lancelot has taken up position behind the Wallister, on Tynemouth Hill to be exact. With the Wallister massed elsewhere, Tynemouth will have but light defense. What better place to break through the line?
Of course. Lancelot will aid us. I am certain.
Then we move. There's naught more to be done in this wretched place.
Yeah, so that is Chapter 2 now. Chapter 2, Chaos Path.
Good day.
Do a quick shop, and I think I'll knock out one more mission. Doesn't look like anything new. So nothing I need to worry about there. Can't even leave the town. So this is Aracel. She used to be super broken. This is a moderately difficult map, actually. They have a pretty tanky front line, healing back line, and a backline that does a bit of damage. Win with a Vartan. Well, I don't want to bring Canopus. Bring a debuff, I can do that. 100% accuracy, I can do that. She's good. Archers aren't just instant win buttons anymore. She's still an amazing archer, that said. But you do need to set up archers to get their full strength out.
At last I find you, Denim. You've given good chase, but the hunt ends here.
You're not the first headhunter to mistake me for easy quarry.
Oh, I'll have your head. But I am no headhunter. You'll pay in blood for what you did in Balmamusa.
You were in Balmamusa. Please, you must hear me.
We are past talk. For Balmamusa! For
So yeah, Arcel, another one of my favorite characters. Weird voice. Sounds like an old hag. Yeah, archers are really good. A lot of people say they're not anymore, but if you can get someone, like, they can one-shot wizards still, like, they can blow lightly defended units away. And if you, like, use breach, some other status effects or whatever, they're still shooting cruise missiles across the map. So archers are still extremely good.
Enough of this! We did no murder in Balmamusa. We were there, I'll not deny it. But we did all we could to stop the slaughter.
lies. I only pray you sold your loyalty for a worthy sum.
Yeah, we fight her now. She will join later. You can get her on both paths. I should have equipped Wily with shit. Oh well, whatever. I don't think I'm typically level 11 here anymore, or level 11 here. Yeah, I'm even higher than everyone except RSL, so I'm fine, whatever. I can come half prepared. But another sticky choke point I gotta get through. We run into these a lot. Who's coming up next? Yeah, I don't really want to move Arca forward. Ooh, that's a really annoying spot for a item to spawn. Because that knight's just going to grab it when they come down to attack. Well, let's not take it first. So yeah, two knights, they both have Rampart Aura, so they're going to be very difficult to get around. I'm going to try to smack this tree out of the way. Oh no, we got a Berserker in the way. Well, once my witches are back up, I can probably get some charms out. And she left that physical attack card open, so that could work in our favor. Yeah, anyone in charm range, this knight is. Better than nothing. Unless you miss. This side's not great for Orca. Don't get the nice line of sight there with that crossbow. What is that guy? Is that a wizard? Must be. I think it's the only thing that can use Drain Heart. Yeah, he is. Better run. Big crit. Nah, keep the front line there. Protect Morden. Do I have a healer coming? I've got a knight. Arcel's, yeah, I should be able to get an attack off still. That wizard has Drain Heart, so he'll just regenerate the damage I deal. So let's try to put a little more pressure. Who should attack up, MP up? 50. What's your spear? 71. Not bad. Getting a little pressure on them. Ooh, that was a chunky hit. Well, I can get some magic damage in there. Should be able to burn the knight pretty quick. Oh, and we do have a crossbow shot on her, but crossbows, like I was saying, armored or bows against armor is not greatly effective. So I'm gonna have to try to shoot the other lightly armored ones, like the casters and the archers. Oh, Arcel's a tremendous shot. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, 300 damage. Can I get a charm? 60, not bad. If I can get this knight and he starts running ramshackle in the back line there, that'll buy me a couple turns. Ooh, 123. That was a bad hit. Okay, Wily can pop up and get this damage card and hit the archer. Probably finish it. Not quite. He still has the level 1 sword, and I didn't think to equip anything useful. And Morden can get the kill though, or Morden can get the kill. He's in a scary spot due to that wizard, but it's life. Oh, right. Oh, damn, that knight's bulwark. Can't quite get that card. Well, that works. Kill the berserker, get the second card. 2 attack up, that's going to be incredibly powerful. Oh, nice pincer. Totally planned it. Okay, this should finish off this night. Oh yeah. Okay, that mess is all clear. And I'm hoping they don't deal too much damage to our line on their turns. Both the archers are pretty sketchy right now. Now let's move a cleric a little further. Maybe she'll draw a hit.
My brother injured his leg. He couldn't even walk, but they cut him down just the same.
Ooh, that's annoying. That berserker's pretty strong. So who am I worried about? That wizard. I can't charm him. Don't have any MP for anything. Wizard might take out Warden. Ooh, barely survived. $214, not bad. 172, probably worth it just to kill the berserker. Well, Boyd actually has a turn first. Can Boyd finish? I'll let Boyd deal with the berserker. I want to hit that wizard while I still can. Ooh, crit. Good job, Wiley. Hang on, you need to get Eris back to the front. She's got those 2 attack up cards, so she's going to do a ton of damage. Don't know if this is enough to finish. 162, well, maybe. It's a 200 weapon, so it might have a bit of push damage. Yeah, it did. Nice. Okay, wizard's coming up. So's Arcel. Morden can probably survive a life drain. I'll have to heal up Arca here.
All the Duke's doing. Galgastan had no hand in it, though the Duke wished it to appear so. Believe what you will, I speak the truth.
Have you no shame?
She has no ear to listen. If words will not win us free, our steel must.
You're the man now, dog. Killing berserkers. Go to the stairs. This knight's pretty resilient. Still want to get rid of him though. Another tremendous shot. Yeah, she's gonna blow someone up right here. 286. Got a few turns to clean up, and I'm still 83, is that gonna kill her? Let's hope it does. 82 damage. 1 HP left. Yeah, I've got a few turns left before she dies, so I should be able to clean up before then. Not quite enough to kill the wizard, though. And if I have to, I can ignore that last night and just finish off Arcel. Well, this might hurt a lot. 156. Not bad, but considering these taking basically nothing from either attacks. It doesn't track anything individual. Like, you're not going to be able to say, like, you know, you killed this many people or whatever. It tracks some generic stats, but nothing at, like, the individual unit level. Yeah. It'd be kind of interesting to see. Like, just look at someone's roster and be like, okay, you did, you know, 37 incapacitations, you were knocked out 5 times. You attacked 100 times, whatever. I can go back to my stream VODs and just track that all manually. Fuck, that would take forever. Is that high enough? It is.
I know when I am bested, though the knowledge that my brother goes unavenged pains me more than any wound. It is done. Now kill me. Kill as you did in Balma Musa.
I will not. You are not my foe. If you have lost the will to fight, leave. I will not give chase.
If I leave here now, I will only return to claim your life.
Then know I am bound for Tynemouth. If you would hunt me there.
You're going to regret this.
Yeah, it would be super cool. And like, the game does track quite a bit. I'll open up the report and we can kind of take a look at it. It just doesn't get to the individual unit records.
There is already too much for me to regret.
Congratulations. Got some Knight's Marks. A couple of healing items. No Vartan though, so I didn't get the only reward that really matters. Although we're level capped, so it doesn't matter. But all that experience turns into charm that I can use later, so it's not completely wasted.
Welcome!
Okay, can I buy stuff yet? Nope. Okay, let's look at the report before I get going. 17 battles, 17 victories. I've had 4 allies knocked out. I have killed 80 enemies total, 25 of which were Wallister, which is a lot. 49 were Galgastani, which are our main enemy right now, and 2 are Bakram. 4 are unknown, so that probably means beasts or demi-humans. But the Warren report's really cool. Like, you get information about basically every character you run into, and it updates as the game goes. You can go back and view a lot of the I guess this isn't viewing the cutscenes exactly, but you can see like what news events are happening all over the world. So, you know, Denham's a traitor now. The resistance is mustering. Yeah. Yeah, the Tactics, Evil's Chronicles kind of took it off of this. Even the original Tactics did a little bit. It had like a chronicle, had a kind of a list of characters and stuff. But even the original PlayStation version, I think, of this, or the Super Nintendo version of this, actually had it as well. No whips yet. No new crossbows. Getting some stock of items though. No new spells. Can't craft yet. I think that's what I might need for a whip for trash. But before I am finished, let's see what I can do with everyone. I think Denham's fine. Kashua. I could give you a new spell, like Spirit Surge, but I think I like having you just saving your MP. Eris doesn't need concentration. Actually, I can give her Ice Blast too. She's not Ice user, but no one else can use it. I think the Witches are both good. Trash is good. Wily, here's what I need. Two-headed swords, HP up, Pincer, and Mighty Impact. Oh, Morden unlocked a finisher. So finishers are like, they're based on the weapon, so Morden will unlock 4 bow finishers. But they're all pretty useful. You're getting a lot of extra elemental damage out of these. A lot of them have status effects. This one leaden, which means you can't fly, so basically garbage. But it's still a lot of damage, so that's where a lot of the big hits are coming from most of the game, and where a lot of the weapon choice matters. Because they'll get a variety of each weapon gets a variety of finishers, and they're all pretty unique. Casters are all good. Yeah, I think everyone's in decent shape. Yeah, maybe I can check it. Give some people some more armor. Just for the frontliners, it looks like. It does slow everyone down. Like the heavier armor you give them, eventually you're slowing down the character. So it's a trade. You can get by using a lot of lighter armor if you're making up for it with the speed you get. Oh, that looks good. Well, I'm going to call it here for tonight. Wasn't sure if we get to chapter 2 yet, but looks like we're well in there. And I got a long way to go. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for putting me on the Chaos path. They're both good. Chaos and Law are both good stories. Can't go wrong with either. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see everyone later.